Welcome students. Today we are going to have a continuity of the previous lesson. In fact, the other video you would have watched, under which I have explained about how to prepare the statement of comprehensive income. And it is appreciated. A few of you have already gone through those videos and the notes, and some of you have submitted even the assignments which has been given to you. At the same time, it has been noticed, few of you did not even turn into it. Please come forward, since it's a grade 12 topics. If it is grade 11, fine, even if you ignore, we can make up. But in grade 12 topic, if you ignore, it will be very difficult. And it is another thing, it is one among the easiest, at the same time, it is the most important topic where you can score marks. Mostly it's going to be a section A. The previous video, I have demonstrated how to classify the cost into different groups, and moreover, in the Google Classroom, if you have noticed, the materials, PowerPoint material has been uploaded for you. When you go through those PowerPoint presentations, you could understand well. We have demonstrated with some examples, but still, since some students are not able to catch up with that demonstration, we are here for having a live show for you. So now I will demonstrate a full question with how to prepare the statement of comprehensive income. As I said in the previous class, I am sure you are able to classify the cost. That is, the costs are totally classified into 4 groups. Number 1, cost of sales. Number 2, distribution cost. Number 3, administration cost. And the number 4, finance costs. Then we are classifying the income into 2 groups, investment income and other income. Of course, the previous class I have explained how to classify the first 3 costs, that is cost of sales, distribution and administration. At present, I will tell you how to classify the income. It's very simple. You know that income will show always the credit column. Income will be credited. You so check the amount whether it is in credit column or debit column. If the amounts are in credit column, it can be either liabilities or equity or provision. If not, it is an income. So you can identify what are those income, and the income how to classify is, see that investment income means the income what we receive from the investment on shares and securities. So if the company invests on other company shares, we will get a dividend, that is a dividend received. So dividend received is a investment income. That is the income what we receive from the shares and securities. So generally under the investment income, the things what will come is dividend received and income from shares and securities. Those things will come under the investment. Other than those 2, all other things you can put it under other income. So easy to classify. So check whether the income is shares and securities or dividend received. If it is so, you just mark it as a investment income, and if not, you just mark it as a other income. So now I will come to demonstrate how to do the questions very easily. So this is the full set of question. This is the full set of question. The question is being taken from the past paper, June 2011, question number 1. June 2011, question number 1. So now I am going to demonstrate how the students or the candidate should do this work very easily to get the answers. The easiest way of doing is, first step, you go to the additional information, which is more important. And in the additional information, you find out if there is any income or expenses, or if there is an accrued or prepaid, and classify them. See that first information says director's salaries. These director's salaries are classified into different groups like finance director, sales director and the production director. So now mark these 3 as this is salary is a cost. So just mark it either it is a cost of sales, distribution or administration. Let us say that finance director has nothing to do with the production area, and he has nothing to do with the distribution area. So he will work under the administration area. So this cost will go under administration cost. So I will just identify this finance director salaries as a A stands for administration costs. Next, sales director. The word it says, I have explained to you what is distribution cost. Finished goods are taken to the customer on that channel. What are the cost comes under that particular channel, we call it a distribution cost, like transport, warehouse, shop, advertisement and sales. So here it is a sales director who is involved in the selling the finished good. So it will come under distribution cost. So I just write D for distribution. Next, production director. The word itself says production, which is related with manufacturing. Therefore, it's a cost of sales, C. So I just denote A for administration, D for distribution, C for cost of sales. The second information, factory machinery is to be depreciated. Again, factory machinery. Factory machinery is needed for production part. Therefore, again, this factory machinery. Since it is factory machinery, I just write it under cost of sales. Next, shop premises. Shop premises. It is related with selling area, distribution part. Therefore, we will write under distribution. Next, factory rent includes 34,000 paid in advance. So it's an advance payment. Advance payment should be subtracted. Therefore, we will go to the factory rent over here. Just find out the factory rent here. From this factory rent, you should minus the particular amount, 34,000. Next, come to the inventory of finished good. Inventory, again, it is related with cost of sales. So, C, inventory of work in progress, cost of sales. Now, wages include office staff, office. So, it is the administration part. Shop sales, shop is meant for selling the product over there. So, it is a distribution. Lorry drivers. Lorry drivers are the person, those who work on the transport, again to deliver the goods. So, again distribution. Then provision for taxes and other things. Hope you understood how I marked about the additional information. Additional information has been marked as either administration or distribution or cost of sale. Next, come to the trial balance which is given to you. Here if you notice, advertising, distribution, bad debts, administration, canteen, net income. So it is an income. Income can be, I told the two groups, one is investment income or the other income. Just think about this is a canteen income, it's not an investment income. Investment income means what I meant? Investment is the income received from shares and securities, or we call it a dividend receipt. So therefore, it comes under other income. So just I will write OI for other income. Next, 12% debentures. We all know that debentures are non-current liability. It is not a expense or income. On that, we will charge the interest, which will go under the finance costs. So leave that part. Next, direct labor. Direct labor, it's a cost of sales. Direct materials, again cost of sales. Again, when we talk about the director's salaries, this total has been already apportioned here between three. So therefore, no need of taking again. So this is already over, leave that. Discount on sales, again on sales, so distribution. Factory rent, the word it says factory, so that comes as a manufacturing cost, so cost of sales. Factory machinery at cost, machinery, it is a non-current asset. Non-current asset, just leave that part. Motor lorry expense, motor lorry is used for distributing the goods, so distribution. Again, now it comes income received from shares. Income received from shares and securities, say investment income. So just I will write II, investment income. Next comes interest on bank balance. Interest on bank balance, not bank overdrafts. It is an income, it is a credit column. Therefore, it is an income, again other income. Research and development, yes. At this particular point, I had some questions from students even, so I got to explain you more about research and development. Actually, the research is made on market research. It's a research development means market research. What is the research we do it in the market? We just wanted to know the taste of the customer or the product, demand for the product. So here we are talking that research is being done before manufacturing or before deciding to be done, the goods what to be produced. So the research is made in order to decide the product what to be produced. So therefore it is related with production costs. Since it is related with production cost, we will put it under cost of sales. The next one, shop premises. Shop premises is meant for distributing the goods. So but it's a non-current asset. We will charge a depreciation on it. So leave that part. Next comes rent received. Rent received is an income. Rent received is an income. But what type of income it is? It is an other income. So OI. Sales revenue, that is the total sales. Leave that part. Now inventory, all inventory will go under the cost of sales. When we talk about the wages, wages had been already classified into 3 groups. Already we have classified, therefore we need not take this over already. Yes. Fine, now hope you all understood how it has been marked now. Now once again, just if you see that, now it has been marked. D for distribution, A for administration, C for cost of sales, OI represent other income, II represent investment income. Once if you learn how to mark all these items, it is so easy. Then you have to accumulate the items, similar items. But if you notice, here I have left certain items without marking. Namely, if you notice this debentures are not marked. Why it is? Because it is a non-current liability. On non-current liability, we should charge interest. Here this 12% interest should be charged on these debentures. Interest on debentures will go under the finance costs. So I did not mark it. Then if you notice here, this director's salaries is not marked. Why? Because I just put it here saying that it has been already classified and taken into accounts. Then if you notice this machinery, factory machinery at costs and shop premises at costs, these two are not marked here. Why? Because both are non-current asset on which depreciation should be charged. Already we have marked here the depreciation part on this. Therefore, no need of marking these things now. Hope you understood up to here. Now the next, once if you finish up this part, this is the difficulty area. But I don't feel that it is a difficult for you. Once if you finish this part, now you can complete the statement very easily. What you'll do is, first we will go for working notes. Working notes. Working note number 1, see that cost of sales. Under the cost of sales, what you have to do is, just copy down, list out all the items which is marked as a C, like direct labor, direct materials, factory rent, motor lorry expenses, research and development, inventory of finished good, inventory of finished work in progress, again production director salary, depreciation on factory machinery, inventory of finished goods. Since it's a closing inventory, you should minus it. So better you just put here minus. So minus the inventory of finished good, again minus inventory of work in progress. That's it. Then when you total it, you will get the answer called total cost of sales. Total cost of sales. Then after completing the number 1 cost of sales, just go for working note number 2, under which you have to add up all the distribution costs. Under the distribution cost, just list out all the items which you have marked as a D part. D, advertising, discount on sales, motor lorries expense, salaries, director salaries, sales director salaries, depreciation on shop premises and shop sales staff and the wages for lorry drivers. Then you total it, you will get the total distribution costs. The next working notes 3, that is administration. Under the administration cost, go for all, take out all the A1 bad debts. Then you can come back here, salary for finance director and wages of office staff. Then total it, you will get the administration costs. Then comes investment income or other income. Working note number 4, other income. List out all the other income, that is which is denoted by OI. Canteen net income, interest on bank balance and rent received. Those 3 when you add up you will get the other income. Next go for working out 5, that is investment income. Under the investment income, take out all the II, only one income, that is income received from shares and securities. Income received from shares and securities. Now 5 working notes are over. Then the last one, the 6th one is, I will just show you here, because these 5 are okay with you, because already these first 5 working notes you will be able to identify, because already I have marked it. I have marked with whether it is a C or D, like that. Now the 6th one is finance costs. Under the finance costs, remember 3 things will go. One is interest on bank overdrafts. You could notice, is there any interest on bank overdraft? We have interest on bank balance. Interest on bank balance is different from interest on bank overdraft. Interest on bank balance is an income, whereas interest on bank overdraft is a finance cost. In simple way of saying, in finance cost means all the interest payable for the year. All the interest for the year payables, not receivables. Here the interest on bank balance is a receivable, it is an income. But finance cost is cost which is been payable, like interest on bank overdraft. Of course, in this question there is no interest on bank overdraft. Then you could notice interest on loan, but in this question there is no loan is taken. If there is a loan, certain percentage of loan should be calculated, which will go under finance costs. Apart from that, interest on debentures. I have noticed here, it is a debentures is there, 12% debentures. This percentage, it is a fixed percentage. That's the reason these debentures are known as fixed cost capital. We call it them as a fixed capital because the cost is fixed here. The finance cost is fixed on the debentures. Here it is fixed at 12%. So under the finance cost, what will come under in this question is interest on debentures. So you could be able to calculate interest on debentures. 1,250,000 is the debentures amount into 12%. Into 12%. When you calculate, you will get the interest on debentures. Fine. Hope you understand. Do you all understand? I hope you all understand this. Just once again, interest on debentures. This is the percentage. You know that how to calculate interest on loan. Normally we calculate loan into percentage. The similar way, debentures amount into percentage. So 1,250,000 into 12%, you will get the interest on debentures. Once if we complete these 6 working notes, the first, so I will recall for you, the first step what you do is you are marking it, the items, where it will go. This will make, it will save your time. It will save your time, and plus you will not be getting confused. In middle of the way, you need not strain your brain, thinking that what to be done, how to be done, where it will go, like that. No, in the beginning itself, just classify, mark it and keep, and do the answers well. But keep in mind, here when you take the factory rent, here it is, this amount should be subtracted since it is paid in advance. Sometimes there will be owings, accrued, which is current liability, which should be added here. Of course, that part you will be knowing very well. So I need not go under that part. So regarding the finance cost, you understood finance cost. What are the finance costs will come? Interest on bank overdraft, interest on loan, and interest on debentures. And interest on bank overdraft, if it is there, it will be given to you. Regarding loan and interest on loan and interest on debentures, certain percentage will be given. So you should calculate the percentage and take. Don't take this amount. This is a capital amount. This is a debenture, loan capital amount. Please don't take it. Hope you understood up here. Then once if we complete this, up to this working, once if we complete this working, you could go for drawing the statement of comprehensive income. I need not show that statement of comprehensive income, the column, because the table, the format has been already uploaded for you in the Google Classroom. Please find the statement of comprehensive income and write the format as it is, because it is a fixed format, IAS 1 format, so the format will never change. And here when you write, for example, when you do the working notes, you might write under any way. There is no fixed order what should be written first. You might write direct labor first, or you can write first motor lorries expense, no worries. But make sure when you draw the statement of comprehensive income has its own fixed format. So that format, don't change the format, you copy down the format. Once if your classification is over, once finished the working note is over, third step what you do is just copy down the format as it is. After copying down the format, just it's like a filling the blanks. In the format, the first line says sales revenue. Sales revenue, of course, for sales revenue we did not prepare the working note, but we can take the answer from here. Sales revenue, this is the sales revenue amount. Then less cost of sales. Less cost of sales. You see, we have done the working note number 1. So in the less cost of sales, when you write cost of sales, here just write W1, which shows that we are asking to refer the working note number 1. If you have done the cost of sales as a working note number 2, means you write here 2. There is no order. Working note can't be done in any order, but mention the number where you are supposed to refer. Because we are not taking the cost of sales is not been taken from the question directly. It has been derived from the working notes what we done. So you just mention the working note numbers. So sales revenue minus cost of sales, you will get the answer called gross profits. Next, add other income. Just note down, you derive from your working note what you have done. Just mention the working note number, whether it is 3 or 2, whatever it is, what you have done it. Then comes distribution cost. There you mention the working note number. Administration cost, working note number. Then you get the answer. You will get the answer called operating profit or profit from operations, whatever. Then add investment income. Mention, if you are done working note, you mention the working note number, because those answers are not taken from the question directly. Then go for finance cost, working note number. Then you will get the profit before tax. Less provision for tax. Here the tax is here. This amount will be taken as a tax amount. Then you will get the profit for the year after tax. So hope students, you will be able to do full statement of comprehensive income once if you watch this 2 videos, plus there is a PowerPoint presentation, but it has been uploaded as a PDF file for your convenience. If you feel, you might take a printout of that notes, PowerPoint notes, plus there are certain evaluation questions has been uploaded to you. Please go through that. Make sure that you learn those evaluation questions one by one. I am not asking to learn all the questions at the same moment. You do one thing, whenever we upload a question, in that below there will be evaluation question. Please write down the answer, look at the notes and copy down the notes. No worries, you can learn it later also. First at least practice to write whenever the question comes, because Unit 2 theory questions are lengthy answers, not like Unit 1. Therefore, once if you finish this question statement, there will be a question like, for example, evaluate the auditor's report. So look at that notes and copy down once or copy down twice and try to learn the theory notes. Plus regarding the statement of comprehensive income. I am very sure that the student, those who are really watching 2 videos, plus those who go through the PDF notes related with that, notes also very good notes is given to you, which is with the demonstration again with an example. So please go through it and you will get a good idea. With this you will be able to complete all the statement of comprehensive income questions, and we will be uploading to you every day one question, section A, statement of comprehensive income question with evaluation question. Your duty is that do one day one question, so that within 3-4 days we will be finishing this part. The next topic will start with the statement of financial position, another statement. Of course, regarding the statement of financial position also, I would like to tell in this moment that already you have been given the format. Go through the format when you get time. If you don't have time also, we will be demonstrating again, but still just go through. Once if you go through the format, then you watch the video, it will be more easy for you to understand. Hope you understood this topic. Then apart from this, with this statement of comprehensive income, I come to a conclusion. But apart from that, what I explained, I am very sure a few students might come across some doubts, some more doubts, what to be done with this particular, what to be done, how to do that. If it is so, please, you just personally, you send me a Viber message, or you just Viber in your classroom, whatever, wherever it is possible, so we will answer to you. Your doubts will be clarified. I am sure that by the end of coming week, coming Thursday, we will be very good in doing statement of comprehensive income. Then we will proceed with the next topic called statement of financial position. So thank you for listening. Hope we will meet you in the next class. Thank you.